JLR investigates. Come on in. Emergency live. There's a missing 4-year-old, folks. There's a missing 4-year-old. Barbour County, Alabama. Clayton. Let's talk. Come on in, everyone. We're talking about a little boy named Phenix. Phenix. Spelled a little bit differently from the Phoenix that we're used to seeing. Wilkerson. What in the world's going on here, folks? We're going to bring public awareness to this case because it has now been over 48 hours. Those critical 48 hours, folks, when a child goes missing is all important. And we've learned that on this channel with these missing children case. Those first 48 hours, very, very crucial. This is an endangered child. This is an alert by the county sheriff. I'm going off what the county sheriffs put. Their alert, missing person, Phenix, little redheaded child. 4 years old, red auburn hair, hazel eyes, 3 feet 5, 25 pounds. Very, very light. This is just a sad situation. And an emergency missing child alert was issued for 4-year-old boy last seen in Clayton, Alabama. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency and the Barbour County Sheriff's Office said Phenix Wilkerson was last seen on January 12th, 2 days ago, around 12:20 p.m. in the area of Sid Bush Rd. According to his mother, Phenix is autistic. Wilkerson was last seen wearing a blue tie-dyed shirt, gray sweatpants, and no shoes. Anyone with information about Wilkerson's whereabouts should contact the Barbour County Sheriff's Office. You see the number there, or call 911 immediately. This is a dire situation. I saw a news report that there was over 100 people searching for this little young innocent child. Almost reminds me of, remember February last year, J.J. Rowland, the little 2-year-old that went missing in Brooksville, Florida. Remember we were out there? He just wandered off. He just wandered off the property there and was found a day later. He survived overnight and was found in the woods. Could this be a scenario? Could this be a scenario, folks? The same situation? Or is there something very nefarious going on? Something bad going on? Now, they say Sid Bush Rd, right? And a lot of media outlets are not putting out the actual location. Well, I'm going to tell you the actual location based off public records that I've been searching, the players and participants involved. It is the 351 Sid Bush Rd. There's numerous ponds and lakes around there, by the way, folks. And I'm going to show you on the map what we're dealing with here. I'm going to show you here on the map the location where purportedly this child went missing January 12th, 12:20 p.m. And let me just zoom this out and just kind of give you an idea of what we're dealing with. This is Clayton, Alabama. Let's just keep going out. We'll keep zooming out. We're going to keep zooming out just to show you the state of Alabama. Matter of fact, I'll just do layers here just so I can show you here what we're dealing with here. So we have an idea. So it looks like it's in southeastern Alabama, or maybe central Alabama, north of Dothan, Alabama, south of Columbus, Georgia. So in this general area, southeastern Alabama. Now let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Because it is rural out there, folks. It is rural out there in this situation. Looks like it's just south of Clayton. The address, or where they say it, he went missing, is Clayton. So we're looking south of the town. And we're zeroing in, we're zooming in. Looks like it's hilly terrain out there. And this is Sid Bush Rd. This is Sid Bush Rd here. And I will actually put on the satellite because the satellite makes it a little bit better. This is what we're dealing with, folks. Supposedly, I'm hearing rumors about the mother going over to a trailer nearby to use the bathroom and then came back and the child was missing. Did you guys hear that rumor too? Now, I wish I could get a kind of like a look supposedly out of this home here. Or if it's not this home, it's probably a home right nearby. Maybe the family's affiliated with numerous residents around here. Here's 342. Here is 351. As you can see, this home is a little bit off the road, but look behind it. Nothing but woods. Nothing but woods out there, folks. Nothing but woods. But what I find interesting is just a little bit away to the south, we got a pond. We got a pond and we got another pond. Or maybe they're lakes. I don't know. What are they? Lakes or ponds? And then a little bit to the left, we have more water. But it is definitely rural out there. The next closest road, it seems like, is a little bit north Bowden Road. So I see the combination of here. It looks like, according to maps, now I wish I could get a description of the home, but they don't have it on there. It looks like it's a combination of woods and some fields in between, with two bodies of water to the south, and maybe some farmland. Are you guys familiar with this area at all? So, did this child wander off? First thing I want to know is, did this child wander off? Now, covering missing people's cases, missing children, the mother emphasized that little Phenix has autism, is autistic. And my thought was, on the autistic aspect, was, would the kid want to just wander off and go towards water? Go towards water. Does, something tells me something possibly with water. But keep in mind that it has been reported that the child didn't have any shoes on. So how far is a 4-year-old going to get? If it's true the child didn't have any shoes. Because remember, I think the police, Barbour County Sheriff's Office, is getting this information from someone to relay the information about, outfit or last person wearing things. But they're also relying on someone else to give them the information. Remember, we were covering the Nicole Baldwin case out of Mount Dora, Florida, and she was at first last reported in a nightgown that left the house. That ended up not being true. So it just goes as far as whoever told them, hey, he was wearing a blue tie-dyed shirt, gray sweatpants, and no shoes. But we don't know how accurate that is. So let's assume it's the truth, but be open-minded that the kid could have shoes, or this could be a whole different scenario or situation. Now, the mother has been posting stuff on her own public Facebook page. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the mother. But I just wanted you to remember this face. Keep an eye out on this young man's face. It's rural. And I hope we're not turning into a Summerwell situation, right? Immediately, with missing people's cases, the very first thing I think about is neighbor surveillance, street cams, an area where, the phones can be pinged or whatnot. But looking at this area and looking on this map, I don't think that I don't think there's no, surveillance all like that when you're out there in the middle of nowhere. And the closest town is Clayton, which is to the north. I mean, this is rural out there. This is out there in the middle of nowhere, my opinion. Now, the mother has also spoke. Now, actually, let me get this news report out, because the mother has spoken. And there's searchers out there. There are searchers out there looking for this young man, Phenix, little Phenix. Gotta remember that name, Phenix. Because I think we're going to hear more about this very, very soon. Let's hope for a miracle today, because we only, we got what? 2 o'clock. Let me see what my message says. 2 o'clock, and the sun goes down, what? 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 4 more hours of sunlight. Let's hope that maybe something can happen. Mom lives in a camper on her mom's property. She walked to her mom's house and left Phenix in the care of her boyfriend, allegedly. When she came back, the camper door was open and Phenix was gone. What do you think? True story? Or you think this is something fishy? Let's talk. Because here's a media outlet. Here's a media outlet that put out a story. And we're gonna watch this story. This is News 4. And the mother actually talks. So we're going to listen to the mother talk and give her version, or give, whatever information.
Are fading in the frantic search of a 4-year-old autistic boy in Clayton. Here's News 4's Jacqueline Lambert with the desperate hunt in Barbour County for little Phenix Wilkerson.
Heartbreaking, distraught. I think I'm in shock right now because I can't
feel anything because I think I'm just in a flight mode, like, just trying to find my baby.
Shyanne Ray hasn't seen her 4-year-old son since midday on Friday.
I came up here and I seen that the door was open.
Shyanne is talking about the camper they were staying in at the time of his disappearance.
I ran up in there and he wasn't there, so I looked everywhere around in the house for him and I didn't see him.
She claims that after the few minutes it took her to walk to her mother's nearby Clayton, Alabama home and back, Phenix vanished, though she had left a friend to watch him.
And then came outside and I looked for him and I didn't see him, and then I called my mama and we looked and we couldn't find him, and then we finally called 911.
Dozens of volunteers teamed up with law enforcement to search for the missing boy who has autism.
We've done air searches. They're still doing it now. There's 3 different pieces of water and surrounding properties, and behind that property we've had divers in there. We have people right now walking the properties all the way around.
Despite the effort and resources put towards finding him, Phenix Wilkerson is still missing.
But I just worry about him being out there all by himself. Don't know where he's at. It's cold and it rained and he got rained on.
In Clayton, Jacqueline Lambert for your...
What's your thoughts on the mother? I see a range of comments in this. Look, red flags. I don't know, folks. First off, what I've seen is a sense of calmness. God bless that sheriff there. What was the sheriff's name? They're out there
to her
looking.
mother's nearby Clayton
Man, I don't see any. Me personally, body language. If you could say I'm the behavioral analysis person here or body language expert here, I don't know, folks. I don't see anything, signs of distress, signs of panic, signs of an urgency here. Man. And they shared that there were hundreds of volunteers out there looking for them. So God bless the people out there that are looking for this child too. This is when community comes together. I personally saw that in Brooksville with J.J. Rowland. I saw 1,000 people come out a day later looking for him, and it looks like majority. It's a rural community, but they look like they're coming out in mass here to search for this boy, and I think they're still searching today. But the volunteers, every single one of these volunteers are brave, and we pray for every single. We also pray for the mother too. She could be telling the truth. This could be a situation where she could be telling the truth. I don't know, man. We keep it real in this channel. We sense what's truth and what's not. And if we see some BS, we're going to call out some BS on here. I don't see urgency in the mother. I see urgency in the volunteers. The sheriff out there looking at, like he said, on properties, in the waterway areas. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. And then, if she's lying, I'm not saying she is, but if she's lying, the mother, then you got everybody out there wasting their time. Remember, we were just in Alabama doing another case where everyone was wasting their time looking for, who were they looking for? The girl that said she found a toddler on the side of the road, and volunteers went out all over the place, and it ended up being a hoax, a lie. Alabama. You know who I'm talking about, Carly Russell. So this particular article, let me just share this information, but let me just share look at this innocent little, oh my gosh, that's so sad, isn't it? Isn't that so sad? Oh my gosh, it's so sad, man. Let's pray. We still, we're in the 50th hour, getting close to the 50th hour now. This poor innocent child. Oh man. If you know anything about this child, or if you've seen anything around that area, that neighborhood of Sid Bush Rd, contact authorities immediately. Looks like the sheriff out there is really trying to find this child. So we said, look up the head searcher for the FD being a convicted child A. I'm from the county over. Yes, I saw that a tidbit crazy. I'm in one of those groups find him, and that's also suspect too. So there's an organizer or something of a search that has a sketchy figure himself. You know, we can talk about that if you want to too. Again, like, all this information is fluid to me, as it's probably fluid of you. We're in a developing situation. We still don't understand the facts of this. We still don't understand the circumstances of this. We're going by what the mother says. Yikes. 4-year-old Phenix Wilkerson went missing in Barbour County on Friday. He has not been found more than 24 hours after he disappeared. A large group of law enforcement officers and volunteers from several counties are searching for Clayton, where he was last seen. Barbour County Sheriff Tyrone Smith, that's his name. God bless you, Tyrone Smith. Tyrone Smith's family, if you're watching, God bless you. Thank you for your service out there trying to find this missing child. Said Wilkerson's mother left the child asleep in a camper and went to a nearby house to use the restroom. And when she now first off, did this camper that they were in did not have a restroom? Is that my understanding here? Is my understanding the camper, every time she has to use the restroom, she has to leave the camper and go to another property? Is that my understanding here? Because that's the way I'm reading it here. The child was asleep in a camper and went to a nearby house to use the restroom. When she returned, her son was gone. How far away was this? Between the camper and the restroom. She and the man who stayed with the boy when she left contacted authorities when they could not quickly locate the child afterward. Now, remember, folks, authorities are not dumb. Authorities have technology and resources, folks. Authorities can, say at any given time, let's see some search warrants let's get some search warrants, and let's analyze some phones. Let's analyze whoever the last people were around him. Whoever this boyfriend is, or the person in the house watching the child, maybe her or the mother. And let's get these search warrants for these phones and see if there was any communications or where these phones were pinged January 12th, 12:20 p.m., or a little bit beforehand, or what transpired. We don't know the backstory, the history of this mother yet. I did not look and see if any of them have any criminal records. Would it be relevant in the situation with a missing child? Yeah. To say it's not, I don't know, you're fooling yourself. But yeah, criminal records of the people involved here is very important, particularly when there's a missing child. But again, look at the case. Look at the case out of the missing girl out of Texas. The little girl and the FedEx driver. Remember the FedEx driver? People were pointing at the mother and the father at that house. And Athena Strand, and people were pointing at the father because the father had extensive criminal record. People were saying the father had something to do with it. It ended up being a FedEx driver. Driving a package. So, just because the mother's not crying doesn't mean, she very well could be innocent here, and she very well could have been the situation. I would just be like, if I was missing a child, I'd be crying I'd be bawling my eyes out, screaming and yelling at the cameras. I'd go on every single media outlet. Now, she's out there with the searchers. It says here there's 100 searchers and volunteers in that area of Sid Bush Rd, the 350 block of Sid Bush Rd. I don't know, folks. I don't know. But this is the mother. She's posted on Facebook. This is the mother's Facebook page right here, folks. This is the mother's Facebook page. Her name is Shyanne Nicole Ray. That is the mother. She has her son on her Facebook. She has Cassandra Elizabeth. So apparently she has another child, Joshua Phenix. So really his name is Joshua, right? Joshua Phenix? Is that his name? Because it says Joshua Phenix. It can't rain all the time. So it says she works at Home Oil, Clayton, Alabama. She's identified as Signal. She's not in a relationship. Let's see the photos. The other one is irrelevant. Really, the child on the left, I'm not really going to show and analyze like that. But this little red-headed auburn hair 4-year-old Phenix Wilkerson. Dinosaur. So sad, right? So sad. Now, she put out his photo as her cover home. And she even put out, "Come home, sweet baby. We need you. We need you." Who is we? I guess that would be her and her family. We need you. Come home. And she put this out 18 hours ago. So, That's, you know, should we give her the benefit of the doubt? And we'll go here. Looks like the kid dancing. Let me turn up the volume on this so we can get an understanding. She posted this. Okay, so she posted these. Go here. This is little Phenix. So she posted this on her own page. Very, very sad. I hope this child is found. What do you think? What do you think? So innocent. I heard somebody say in the chat that they're going to make an arrest within the next week. You know, they can, but again, it gets harder as a rural. Rural makes it difficult for law enforcement more than it would be in an inner city or residential neighborhood, you know, with a normal suburb or whatever. When someone lives rural, it makes it a little bit more complicated. But, you know, maybe it's time for the mother to go in and, has the mother been interrogated? Has the mother been looked at? Police have been tight-lipped in reference to that aspect. Do they believe the mother? Do they believe the mother? Maybe they should come out and say for the public to be aware, so we all have an understanding here, is the mother cooperating with an investigation? Now, she is posting on her Facebook page. Here's another post that she made a day ago. She keeps posting. She makes posts. And she said in this post, anyone who wants to come out and search for my baby, Phenix Wilkerson, y'all please come. Bring your four-wheelers or whatever and just come search this area. Sid Bush Rd in Clayton, Alabama, please come help me find him. So she's asking. She's asking for help. She's asking for the public to come out and help. Here's another one. It is 2:42 a.m. and my baby is still missing. Everyone has left and I'm just sitting here alone in the dark about everything. I just want my baby home. Thank you to everyone who came to help. Please don't stop looking for him. Please, let's get my sweet boy home. He is autistic and I know he is wondering where his mama is. Please share as much as you can. What do you think? What do you think? What's your thoughts? Yes, GPS, I agree. We need more details. We need backstories and histories. And we also got to know if there has been any issues with CPS or anything like that in reference to the mother. Has there been anything wrong? Who is the person? Who is the guy? I have a name. I'm just not going to drop the name, but I have a name of someone that was in that home. I'm not going to drop it at this time. I'm only going to drop it if she puts it out there at this time. At this time, I might change based on new situation, new circumstances, new information. Yeah. She says here, this is what he was wearing the last time I saw him. Right here. That's what she's saying. She's saying this is what he was wearing. She put this out yesterday at 4 a.m. in the morning. This is what, she goes, this is what he was wearing the last time I saw him. Yes, autistic children need special attention. Absolutely. 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 So, you know, she, other than that, that's the last post. So she's made 3 posts on Facebook yesterday. She's made 3 posts on her. This is the mother. Let me just show you the mother to give you an idea. This is the mother. This is the mother. Shyanne Nicole Ray. This is the mother. This is the mother. What do you think? She got devil horns on. This is the mother. Got a tat on her. What do you think? Thoughts. Give me your thoughts. What's going on here? Apparently, this might have been somebody she was in a relationship with. Shaquille O'Neal, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Where's the tears from your face, chick? So people are asking, and I sent her out a message. Said if she wants to talk, we're here to, if you want to set the record straight or you want to share some information. She's asking everybody and anyone to help. So, that's what we're doing on JLR Investigates. We are helping bring awareness, and if we see things that don't seem right, we call it out. Or we want more information. There is lack of information. Lack of information leads to speculation. Even if you get the information, it still leads to speculation. But if you don't get the information in the preliminary stage, it leads to a lot of wild speculation. So if anyone's close to the Wilkersons or anyone's close to her that wants to share, Shyanne Nicole Ray, any Ray family, or anyone wants to set the record straight or talk, you can reach me here. We'll talk about this because I think we're going to be covering this case and covering the search. There is a Facebook group set up in reference to this tragedy, this case, this dire situation. It's called Find Phenix Wilkerson. It has 2.4 thousand members in it. And people are saying, so the mother, a man and Phenix were in a camper sleeping, and she left to go to the bathroom, left her son with him, came back and he was gone. I hope they find him. It's freezing out there at night. So, I think that person's being a little sarcastic in saying that, but I don't know. The dad's Facebook page is so strange. Someone said, any TV station's doing a live of the search. They need to check nearby body of the water. I'm just reading. This is the father's profile. So someone shared it. This is the father's profile. There you go there. I'm not going to analyze on him at this time. Where is her daughter? That's a great question. Where is her daughter? Has there been issues in this household in the past? They're living in a camper. You understand? Are they living in a camper? Are we talking about the boyfriend and 2 children, and they're living in a camper that doesn't have a bathroom? And they got children? They have children. They're living in a camper without a bathroom. Where does the child go to the bathroom? When does the children have to go to the bathroom? Where do they go? Do they go to the house too? Wherever this house is, do they go to the house? How does the children use the bathroom? Is there plumbing there? What about the kids in this environment? We're gonna try to see, somebody asked here, where are the news people? Well, we're here on JLR Investigates. Where are the news people? They say, where are the news people? I still don't see them covering this story. Important story. A little boy is missing, and they are MIA. I've seen so much fuss and coverage for other stories, not going to mention which ones. Now is Phenix time. Get moving. Well, we're here. We're here. We're here. Are there some members of his family in this group? Can you please update who is the man he was supposedly left with, or is this infamous information? So, see, people care, man. They already have a group up and everything like that. I mean, people care about this situation. Again, I'm going to show you the picture of this child, redheaded, Phenix, Phenix Wilkerson, 4 years old, 3'5", not very big at all, 25 pounds, just a little innocent child who's autistic. Where could this child be? Again, for people who are just jumping on, this is the area, the 350 block of Sid Bush Rd, just south of Clayton. I'll zero it in so we can see. child supposedly went missing from this area right here around 12:20 p.m. on the 12th. 12:20 p.m. on the 12th. And you can just see a little house there, Sid Bush Rd. There is some homes across. There is a home across the street. Looks like maybe that's a barn or a shed. But other than that, no neighbors around that I can see. There's a neighbor farther up, but that's, you know, quite a distance away from. Is this the place where they went and got the, or one of these places here that where she went to the bathroom? So where was the camper? On the property here? On the property here? Here? Where's the camper? Because it was around here somewhere. Where's this camper? Whose property is it on? Whose property is it on? And again, in back of the home, just say it is around here. In the back, it looks like there is some pond there. A pond area there. And across the street, there's a big lake. And you heard the sheriff say they're searching the area. Look at all this woods in the back. If you want to go back of their home, it's just nothing but woods back there. This child could be anywhere out there. Here's another pond out here, a little bit behind the house. Bud Gary Road is behind it. But that's quite of a distance. In this general area, folks, what do you think? Remember with the Summer Wells case, and you know, every case is different, but remember all the, you know, the CPS towing the wells, you got to get sufficient, like maybe plumbing inside that Ben Hill Road home. Oh, man, so sad. You know, these children are so innocent. They're born into this world, and so this is a preliminary live, folks. I'm going to look more into this matter. I'm going to get more details. I'm going to follow up with the story, and I hope you guys do too. Let's use this platform to share it out, and we will continue to bring awareness to the situation. And when I get more information, or if anyone that's close to this family or anyone that wants to talk, again, reach out to me, JLR at JLR Investigates, and we'll have you on. And you know, I don't live far from there. Maybe I'll go up there. Maybe I'll go up there ASAP. Check it out. I don't live far from there. I just came back from Ohio, but I'm willing to, you know, pack a bag and go up there real quick and try to help and make a difference, or, you know, videotape around and see what's going on in that area, right? See the rural area and see what we're looking at and try to get a feel of the vibe. Will there be arrest? And even if the child's found, you know, what happens next? Should the child go back into the care of the mother? Should the child go back into the care of the mother? All right, everyone. JLR Investigates. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned on this channel. We're keeping our everyone's family. We're keeping the whole entire Wilkerson, even the mother, everybody in our prayers, and we hope there's a safe resolution in this matter. One more time. Here's the alert. One more time. If you've seen this child or know any information about this child, contact the Barbour County Sheriff's Office or call 911. All right, until next time, everyone, JLR Investigates. Everyone be safe. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.